welcome back to my channel. What are we doing today? Today we will be looking at the Kalour Metallic Colored Pencils. Now I was gifted these in a 2024 Christmas haul from my husband, and we have previously done the soft pastel colored pencil he gifted me and the pastel tone colored pencils from Kalour that he gifted me. So today we're looking at the metallic colored pencils. Yeah, it took me a while to get to these, and to be honest, I didn't want to get to these this year, but I'm thinking just get through it this year, and then maybe I could play with it some more. So yeah, so today I pulled it out of storage, and okay, how do I open this? Oh, okay, so these are 72 colors. Let me give you a feel for the tin. I might need to take this off a bit so the glare doesn't affect you too much. There's 72 colors in here, plus 2 additionals, including a graphite and a colorless blender. It's from their premium artist premium line, I think. Yeah, I think this is the largest set they have in this special pencils. This is what's written. It's here, and this is what's written there. The tin is a bit dinged up through shipping. After all, it has to come all the way to Belize. And now let me see what's inside. This is what's inside. It has a inside swatch sheet with light fast information. It does come with a swatch card, but what I did, the only thing I did with this was I put a black paper on it so I could see how the colors look on the card and on black. And these are the beautiful colors. The lid is hinged, and these are the beautiful colors that comes along with it. Now there are 3 rows of this. 1, 2, and 3, and I think in the 3rd row, okay, I get to see the graphite pencil and the colorless blender that comes along with it. I just realized when I looked here that they had 2 colors that almost had the same paint. One says dark gray and next one says ivory black, but to me it's like the same paint. Now we're going to be looking at one of these pencils. Anyone will do. The pencils are round. Now this is my first impression because this is the first time I'm using these, and they're round. It has the entire barrel is coated the color indication of this. Let me bring you guys back down a bit. Yeah, so yeah, each pencil has a name, light fast information. Come on, this is important. Focus for me. Thank you. Name, light fast information, a color indicated number, a white strip separating the end of the pencil, and behind that white strip is the name Kalour, and that's only written on one side of the on the pencil. It's not written on the other side. They all come pre-sharpened. I am going to be measuring these. I am going to be working with these today, but for right now what I'm going to do is put this back. I'm going to probably swatch out the first 3 pencils with you, and then take it away, swatch out the rest, work with it some, and then come back to you and give you my full thoughts and perspective. Okay, I took out one of my testing sheets, and what I'm going to do is going to do some measurements of these. Okay, the barrel of this is about 8 millimeter. The core size is about 4 millimeter. The length of the pencil, okay, so I'll put it here at 1. Make sure I'm at 1. Yes, looks like 17.5 centimeters. Okay, just writing some notes. Okay, I started off here with M001. This is sand yellow. It has 4 pluses, which means limited light fastness. Okay, so majority of these have 4 and 5 pluses, which would mean that they are on the limited end of the light fast spectrum or lesser end of the light fast spectrum, according to Kalour. I found 7 of them with 3 pluses, which means light fast. But it kind of follows because I don't know mica to have a very light fast properties. So yeah. But that's just some observation I'm making right now for these pencils. When it comes to swatching, starting off with this. Oh, okay. I'm caught off guard by the smoothness of the pencil. For the sand yellow, it's a really smooth color. I wasn't expected to be so smooth. And how does it show up? It does show up on black paper. So yeah, are we seeing any shine in it, mica in it? Yeah, we're seeing a bit of shine in it, so that's quite okay. I'm gonna go from sand yellow and probably do an orange, just because all the colors here are like gold colors, so I just want to see what it's all about. So we're doing orange now. You guys are not even seeing what I'm doing here. The same thing, really smooth. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like really smooth color. And underneath, it's just really smooth. I love to try to color regular color pencils to see if you have the same smoothness as its specialty ones, but these are really smooth and you are seeing that shine feedback. Trying now cyan blue all the way to the bottom here. Just trying to sorry, it's a different color. I wonder if I could erase it. We'll see right now if it's erasable. Again, really smooth. This one is a bit scratchy, but yeah, it's okay on this paper because this paper is a bit aggressive. But yeah, on this cardstock they provide, it's a bit scratchy. See how well we could erase it. That's pretty decent. Let me see if I could go with a small eraser. Yeah. It's like it didn't even existed. Okay. That's pretty decent. And I am seeing that mica show out. So yeah, for the most part, these 3 colors, you are seeing it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swatch all of them. I'm going to take it away, swatch all of the rest because you don't need to see me swatch all 72. And I'll do some work with it and I'll come back to you and give you my full thoughts and perspective. But for right now, what I can say it is that it's pretty smooth and I am seeing the glimmer or the shine. Hi friends, welcome back to part 2 to my perspective on these Kalour Metallic Colored Pencils that I have. Now, I would have highlighted in part 1 that these color pencils comes with 2 additional gifts, as they called it. A graphite pencil, which is a 4B. Interestingly, the graphite pencil doesn't write the Kalour name anywhere on it. And it also came with a colorless blender. Yes, a colorless blender that does not have the Kalour name on it. I just put an indication here to know that it's in use. So yeah, those were the 2 extras it came with. So now I had worked with it some. Okay, I tried these Kalour pencils on 2 surface. I tried them in this Viva Salvaje, I think. It's a coloring book that I have, and I did not this page. Wait, this page with the metallic colored pencils. I'm not sure if you're seeing any shine on it. And I don't have the light on, so let me see if I put the light on, if you'll be able to see the shine on it. There's a little shine. This one here is the Kalour. This is the shine from the tape because these had perforated edges that wants to fall out. But you're not seeing much shine on it. This is one surface, and the other surface that I worked on it on was the drawing paper surface from a book that I made. This drawing paper, it doesn't have a weight to it or how much the texture of it, but it's a paper that I use a lot when it comes to colored pencils and crayons. And again, I tried these 4 colored pencils that I have here. So I have now 4 different types of metallic colored pencils. I have these 3. Now these 3 is, this one is a Derwent that I got in a scroller box. This one is a pointer, and I think you would have seen this one in an art haul. And this one is also the Milan Metallic that I've had since, I think I got these like 2017, 2018. I bought these 2 right here in the country of Belize, and this one came in a scroller box. And now I have the Kalour. I think that's it for my metallic pencils exploration. And so I wanted to compare these 3 to the Kalour. And so what I've found is that the Kalour has a moderate amount of mica. It does not produce a lot of crumbs for the most part, and the colored pencils are not centered. I did discover that from the onset before even sharpening them, and they do sharpen relatively well. I should also show you, because I don't think I did it in part 1 where I actually finished the swatch. I finished the swatched card with it. So these are the beautiful colors in the Kalour color pencils, and they're not centered at all. They do have, let me pull one color out here. I think this one is perfect. This one has not been sharpened yet. This is still the factory sharpen, as you can see. Yeah, it comes with the, come on, focus for me, this is important. You can, yeah, you can still see that. Yeah, so they're not particularly, what's the word, centered. Now this is a pretty centered one, and I've sharpened this. I find I get a better sharpen experience with a crank sharpener rather than the conventional handheld sharpener. The slate blue, I must admit, is quite opaque. It is a very opaque color, that slate blue. But other things that I've done, let me move this out of the way, because it does have a moderate amount of mica. I did say that. I find that the Derwent one has more mica than those. And something I have to show you is when it came to this, I actually put rubber on the ends to make it easier for me to lift out the trays, because I find difficulty with trying to pinch. So I just put rubber on the end of it. And the color I'm supposed to look for is Chinese green. And the reason is because that color wait, let me find it. Yeah, has a split in it. You can see where the glue is not seamless in it. In the barrel, you can see that split in it. Some of these pencils were a bit scratchy. I would not consider these pencils water soluble. They didn't dissolve well in water, so they're not water soluble. I was able to get about 3 layers, very light layers when it comes to using these, and it more blends, it more layers, I'm sorry, it more layers than blends when it comes to blending technique, at least the blending technique that I use. Okay, so I will definitely be giving you guys my grading of these because I did compare it, like I said, to the other 3 metallic colored pencils that I have. And because I was actually working with these 3 metallic colored pencils while working with this, because I didn't do a grading for this. So now that we have exhausted all that, I'll put that grading up for you, and let's get to the color up, shall we? Okay, I am finished. Yeah, some of the things that I forgot to mention when I was talking about my perspective of these is that these pencils, and I have them in front of me, guys, these pencils here comes with varying degrees of mica or of shine, and you don't really get a lot. If you notice, like, some color pencils outshine or outshimmer some others, and I was reminded of that during my coloring experience, that some of them, they have varying degrees of mica in them, so some of them are not as vibrant or shows off as much shine as the others. You can see that here. Other thing I was reminded of with these is the trays. Now, when I have the trays like this individually, let me bring you guys out a bit. When I have the trays like these individually, it is okay, let me flatten it, to kind of bring it out. But once I leave it in the pan, it kind of becomes challenging to kind of pick it out. So yeah, that I did not mention. Wait, I'm looking at one to see something. Yeah, you can see what I'm talking about. This one is deep green. You can see that unevenness of the, or uncenteredness, I should say. Let me bring you guys back in. You can see the uncenteredness of the lead. And this one I didn't sharpen, guys. This is factory sharpened. This is how this came. So you see what I'm talking about? But yeah, it's a fun experience to work with. I will give you my scoring of these Kalour Metallic Coloured Pencils. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. one thing I should remember here, and it is literally one thing I should remember, is that this paper, this pecan drawing paper, is very soft. I could have actually felt the softness of the paper with these pencils, you know, and I had to be mindful of the tooth and the texture because I really didn't want to burnish it, being how soft this paper was. I am not sure if it's a don't even see any shine here. Maybe it's because I went a bit too light with it, but I didn't want to burnish the paper to show shine like what I did here, because the paper is really soft, and maybe it's the amount of years I've had the paper, it's lost its texture, but the paper is really soft. But guys, let me know what you think of these in the comments below. Have you ever used them before? What was your experience like? Are you looking forward to seeing them? Do you have any questions for me? Let me know all this amazing goodness in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and please stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.